We are off. Today is day 140 of the year of streaming and learning to code. We are continuing on at 50% of the way through. Learn SQL here at Codecademy. We are, I believe, continuing from lesson 3. I'm not sure. 2 lessons. You know what? And I just hit resume. Is it taking us straight into the course? Yeah, it's taking us straight into the course. We're going to back out of that. Just kidding. Loading. Here we go. Oh. Good. Okay, 50% of the way through. There we go. That's what we wanted to see, the syllabus. So, we made it through section 1, manipulation. We finished queries last night. Today we'll be doing aggregate functions. I'm not too sure if we're going to get into multiple tables, which would finish out the section. Learn SQL for, yeah, I guess that would knock out the lesson today. We'll see how we're doing time-wise towards the end of section 3, aggregate functions, and we'll determine at the end if we decide to tackle section 4. Now, aside from that, I think that's basically it. So let's just dive right into section 3. Okay, now we're loading. Good times. Hopefully, yes. Now, we've got 9 sections. Next section, section 4, is also probably, I'd say, anywhere under 12, preferably under 10, like this, 9 or less. I'll probably definitely try to tackle it, unless these 9 are larger than the past couple lessons, which have been about 12 or 14 sections long. So, good. With that said, let's just take it from the top. Yeah, good. Go time. We've learned how to write queries to retrieve information from the database. In this lesson, we're going to learn how to perform calculations using SQL. Aggregate functions compute a single result from a set of input values. For instance, we need the sum of the average of a particular column. We can use aggregate functions to quickly compute it for us. We'll be learning about different aggregate functions in this lesson. For this lesson, we've given you a table named fake apps, which is made up of data for fake mobile applications. Take a look at the data in the fake apps table. In the code editor, type select all from fake apps. Count how many, well, that'll be the first bit. We'll do the first bit and then we'll get on to instruction 2. So, instruction 1, take a look at the data in the fake app table in the code editor. Select all from fake underscore apps. All right, let's run that. Does it tell us how many there are? Take a look at the data. Okay, so we're looking, yeah, it's just got a bunch of, here. Count how many apps are in the database in the code editor. Replace the previous statement with count. All right. Select. Select count and then parentheses. There we go. Count parenthesis. And we run that. I can feel a sneeze on the edge of my nose and it's just like clawing its way out. Yes, this is what the sneeze feels like. It's doing. It's right there. It's ready. But it's choosing to just sit there, probably for the most inconvenient time, and that's okay. 200. Next. So that's how many there were. Select count asterisk from all, not from all, from fake apps. The fastest way to calculate the number of rows in a table is use the count function. Count is a function that takes the name of a column as an argument and counts the number of rows where the column is not null. Here we want to count every row, so we pass asterisk as an argument. Use count to return the total number of free apps in the table. In the code editor, type select count all from fake apps where price equals 0. Select count all from fake apps where price equals Z. All right, and we're running. Cool. 73. Good to know. 73 free apps. Count the number of apps at each price. Remove the previous query. Type select price. Count all from fake apps. Group by price. So select price, comma, count all from fake apps, group by instead of where, group by price. I wonder why we aren't specifying a price. I guess in the last one we just needed to indicate the 0 because that would identify all the free apps. Looking at 0, I guess if we just specify that it has a price, that it would be everything. Oh well, no, null is different than 0. Those are two different values. That'd be like positive, neutral, and negative. 0 and null are separate beasts. I wonder if, they'll probably explain why they don't have an actual number specified. Or like price greater than 0 even. Let's find out. Hey, Topher, how you doing? Oh, it's going to show us all the different priced things, and it doesn't show duplicates. That's what was going on. Okay, now we see once we ran it. Good. So these are all different prices in their list. They've got free ones, they've got 99-cent ones, $2 ones, $3, $4, and $15. Well, actually, I don't know the unit cost. Maybe this is $14.99 in yen or 2.99 pounds. Probably not, or euros. I'm not certain, but here in the US, we're gonna assume dollars. So yeah, good. And then it shows how many free apps there are. 73 apps. There's only 12 $15 apps. So that's what was going down. That's why we don't have price. Mystery solved, crisis averted. All right, and we're nexting. Before we dive into this, hey Topher, did you do your stream today, or prep on your stream? Any more progress with that, or we're still waiting for some more free time to focus setting all that fun stuff up? And in the meantime, from the top, select price, count all from fake apps, group by price. Aggregate functions are more useful when they organize data into groups. Group by is a clause in SQL that is only used with aggregate functions. It is used in collaboration with the select statement to arrange identical data into groups. Here, our aggregate function is count, and we're passing price as an argument to group by. SQL will count total number of apps for each price in the table. It's useful to help it is usually helpful to select the column. Why is the stupid highlight thing stuck? There we go. It is usually helpful to select the column you pass as an argument to group by. Here we select price and count asterisks. You can see that the result set is organized into 2 columns, making it easy to see the number of apps at each price. Yes, I agree. Very clever. Okay, so here we go. I don't know why our mouse is sticking when we go to highlight. It's a Gen 1 trackpad. I should probably update it and get the second one, or just get a Mighty Mouse, or just get a PC and get a real computer. But yeah, so and not deal with some ridiculous touchpad mouse thing, but all in good time. Instructions. Count total number of apps at each price that have been downloaded more than 20,000 times in the code editor. Type. Select price count from fake apps for downloads greater than 20,000, almost said less than, but downloads greater than 20,000, group by price. Ask, and you shall receive. Select price count, parentheses, asterisks, from fake apps where downloads greater than 20,000. Does that look right? Yep, that's 3, that's 20. Beautiful. And group by price. Running. Cool. Okay, so quite a few less. Still a lot that have been downloaded over 20,000 times. 26 of the 73 free ones have been downloaded over 20,000 times, so that's cool. And 5 of the 12 $15 apps have been downloaded over 20,000 times. That's pretty impressive, you know? So that's cool. That's not a terrible profit. 5 games, 20,000. We're not going to do the math, but it's enough. It is enough. 2, actually before 2, Topher, you did end up doing a short stream last night, but I woke up today and looked at the code I wrote on the stream last night and felt sad. Oh, feels bad, man. No bueno. What was wrong with the code? Was there a syntax issue, or just you were hoping it to be more grand? See, the trick I've been doing is 0 expectations. We got 0 prep work here. I mean, we set up our social media empire to sort of filter things whenever we do stuff, but that's basically a joke. So, all right, Topher. No, it worked, just not well. Well, that's better than what we have. So we're still in the learning phase. There's always next time. When's the next stream? I assume it's not going to be a daily stream. Pro tip: don't do a daily stream. That's my recommendation. Yeah, I kind of boxed myself in for the next. Let's see. Today's 140. So that's 225 more days of this. Yeah, that I have to keep this up. Not exactly the wisest choice. I'm thinking about streaming again sometime tonight. Alright, way cool. Good to know. I will keep an eye out for that. Speaking of keeping our eyes, don't mind me, my nose is just feeling all kinds of crazy, so I'm going to spare everyone the glory of watching me clear out my face. Oh God. We're alive. Kind of. Crisis averted. I blew my nose and little kitty was napping in our lap, and as soon as I blew my nose, she ran for it. So that was not. She did not appreciate that at all. All right. 2. What is the total number of downloads for all of the apps combined? Remove the previous query, then type select some downloads from fake apps. Okay, so are we really getting rid of all? We are removing all of this. Bad query. Select some downloads from fake apps. Semicolon. D. Do. Next. Do. Okay, select some downloads from fake app. SQL makes it easy to add values in a particular column using sum. Sum is a function that takes the name of a column as an argument and returns the sum of the values in that column. Here, it adds all the values in the downloads column. Calculate the total number of downloads for each category in the code editor. Select category, sum downloads from fake apps, group by category. Okay. Select category, sum, parentheses, downloads from fake apps, group by category. Beautiful. Alright, so we're going to run that. Fingers crossed we didn't have any typos. Green check mark. We did have typos. It matched all of theirs. Good to know. How many downloads does the most popular app have? Remove the previous query and type blah. I think for the future ones where we end up deleting all of it in its entirety, we may end up just highlighting these. I felt the need to type these out. I say these, the queries in SQL, mainly because they've been so short, you know, and the lessons have been pretty straightforward in what we're doing. I just feel like I don't want to miss any opportunities. Not against copy and paste, especially in some of the other languages, but usually there's a whole wall of code that we need to drag over, but these have been so minimal. Anywho, we're not exactly looking to save time for tonight's stream, though. Max downloads from fake apps. Hashtag fake news. Wait, craziness. And we're running. Wow, 31,000. Wait a second. Whoa. Hold on. How many downloads did the most popular app have? I was just gonna say we just did. I forgot the max part. We're talking about the highest downloads. It was like we just ran in the last session list all the apps that were downloaded more than 20,000 times, and there was a whole boatload of apps downloaded over 20,000 times. I was like, we're only at 30,000. That didn't make any sense. It does max downloads. Gotta pay attention, Steven. Good. Okay, so select max downloads from fake apps. You can find the largest value in a column by using max. Max is a function that takes the name of a column as an argument and returns the largest value in that column. Here we pass the downloads as an argument, so it will return the largest value in the downloads column. Return the name of the most downloaded apps in each category. Type select name category max downloads from fake apps group by category. Select name category max Downloads. Downloads. From fake apps group by category. Yeah, see, this next one, minimum download, I'm thinking we're going to finally copy that one. We've gone, what is it, 3 lessons? 2.5 lessons without copying any of the code, so we've earned it. We're not going to be saving any lives by not doing this. Copy. Son of a bitch, can't do it. Bastards. Select all. I had it down there. Select. I don't know why I feel so compelled to type out them in this. And I think it's because all the stuff that I mentioned, it's so straightforward. Fake apps. Can't do it. And we made it so far, too. Crazy person. The minimum, or the lowest, we'll call it their worst performing app. Maybe that's not true. Maybe it's their most expensive app. No, that's not true. Their most expensive app had 5. No, could be one of those expensive ones. Point is, last place is coming in at 1,000 plus downloads. There's worse places to be. Next. Okay. Select min downloads from fake apps similar to max. SQL also makes it easy to return the smallest value in the column by using minimum function. Minimum function takes the same name of a column as an argument and returns the smallest value in that column. Here we pass a downloads an argument that will return the smallest value in the downloads column. Return the names of the apps that have been downloaded the least number of times in each category. Type, select name category, minimum downloads from fake apps group by category. We just typed that in the last one. Am I crazy? Let's go back. Oh, we had select name category, max downloads, and then it was minimum. Now it's literally the same thing, but minimum downloads. This one, we're gonna copy. Ta-da! Because we've already typed this out before, and we've already used minimum. So we're 2 for 2 on that one. There's no new ground to be explored in this guy. Ergo, I don't feel bad. Even with my insanity. Alright, so we are looking at all that fun stuff. Beautiful. Okay, and calculate the average number of downloads for an app in the database. Remove the previous query. So this is average downloads, very similar to the last one. We'll type it out for fun. Select average downloads from fake apps. Oh, that was a colon. Semicolon. Not a regular colon. No full colon action here in Codecademy. Alright, the average download is 16,000. That's kind of cool, right? Perhaps not. It is. Next, 7 of 9. I feel like I made it through the majority of this lesson fairly quickly. Even if it's 12-ish in the next lesson, I think we're probably going to go ahead and power through it and finish out section 4 and knock out this first course of SQL. Select average downloads from fake apps. This statement returns the average number of downloads for an app in a database. SQL uses the average function to quickly calculate the average value of a particular column. The average function works by taking a column name as an argument and returns the average value for that column, calculating an average number of downloads at each price in the code editor. Type, select price, average downloads from fake app, group by price. A lot of repeat stuff here. A lot of, I'm not sure they had their most, we'll call it creative assets. Their development team set this up. But then again, you know what? I've worked with SQL before, and this is also about as exciting as it ever got. There's a lot of bringing up usernames, things like that, verifying, text that was entered into a database or into the database, things like that. This is about as exciting and as creative as it will ever get. So, the fact that I've had more fun with SQL in Codecademy's course than all SQL I ever used in the real world in my previous position, that kind of says a lot. So, and I was doing mostly basic select queries, things like that, but yeah, maybe that's as exciting as SQL ever gets. Who knows? We were typing things out. Average downloads. Is that right? Downloads. Looks right-ish enough for now. From fake apps. Cool. Group by Prius. Very good. Okay, and we're running. Make the result set more readable by rounding the average number of downloads to 2 decimal places for each price. Remove the previous query, then type all of that nonsense. Oh, we've got price. We've got fake stuff. Price there. All we really need to do is add round with the extra parentheses around it into 2. Oh, the 2 tells it 2 decimal places. That's so interesting. Okay, how cool is that? Look at this, guys. Round has its parentheses around it. There's that, but we do a comma and a space, and then 2 tells it how many decimal places. This is so awesome. We've had to lower our standard for awesome here at BDX Inc. over the last 140 days, and this is what qualifies as awesome now. So, yeah, welcome to my world. So, there's that. 0.26 for 99 cents. We've got 0.15. Let's get weird and let's change this to 5. Is that what happens then? Aha, it works. Okay, let's keep going. So let's go to 9. And we're running and running. Oh my god. Look at this. This is what it must feel to create worlds. Look at that. Let's do 14. We're just middled with power. This is, no one can stop us. We're going to consume the world in decimals. This is how it ends. This is how it ends. You've been warned. Wait, what the deuce? Little kitty. Aren't they showing any more decimal places? That's not 22. It's only... Maybe it doesn't end in a decimals. Perhaps not. Maybe it ends with a sea of little kitties. Hey, little kitty, get your ass under the desk. If you're gonna be here, you're gonna nap under there. We're so close to section 9. So how many decimals did we actually get? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 is the most we can have. We're getting greedy and just assume. Claws! Oh my god. Okay, we're good. we're good. There we go. So 2 run 9 run 26 block 73. Let's do 11 and run. Well, look at that, it changed. 2 6 1 2 3. Oh, this time it went to 10. It went to 10. So what about 12? I don't know why I find this so fascinating. So 10 is our limit. 10 is our limit, and now we know. Everyone was curious, what's the maximal point? Well, it goes to 10. Right, onwards to section 8. My apologies for the small tangent, but that's been addressed. So there we go. Now we know we can all sleep well tonight. Okay, select price, round, average. God, claws, go away, furry demon. Damn her. Little kitty's gone now. She was just trying to nap in my lap and just claws everywhere. Select price, round, average, download 2 from fake apps group by price. By default, SQL tries to be precise possible without rounding down. Without rounding. Oh, we can make the result set easier to read using a round function. Round is a function that takes a column name and an integer as an argument. It rounds the value in the column to the number of the decimal places specified by the integer. Here we pass the column average downloads and 2 as an argument. SQL first calculates the average price, then rounds the result to 2 decimal places in the result set. Round the average number of downloads to the nearest integer for each price. In the code editor, type select price, round average downloads. We get rid of the 2? Strange. Bronze Mirage. Any reason you have the microphone so close to your face? I find it hard to listen and watch your face. Not that it's necessary, just a suggestion. Well, it's a combination of reasons. Also, oh man, your mic keeps cutting in and out. Bad times. Don't worry. Hold on. Test. How's that? Any better? Hopefully. Checking OBS. Do. There's that. We'll shimmy her a little. Good. Okay. There we go. Hopefully that's slightly, marginally better. Bronze Mirage. As far as the whole mic positioning, I've got a small desk, and there's a couple different factors. It comes from this side. Also, the light in the room. There's a lot going on. But point is that this is as good as it gets for right now. Normally, we've got the lights on in the room. It's actually not that late, but there's a human being trying to sleep next to me. So, yes. With that being said, we've got the lights off. I'm trying, I can't really whisper, but I'm trying to have the mic as close to me as possible. That way I don't have to talk as loud as normal for the mic to pick it up. So it's even more blocking my face than usual. Yes, it's kind of a weird, this is like hyper blockage. Usually there is some blockage due to where the webcam is and where the boom arm is and where the mic can go and all that fun stuff. There's general blockage most days, but there's lots of blockage during the later streams or the night streams when the lady is trying to sleep. So that's that. Good times. Good times. What are we doing? You're looking at 8, and I assume, fair enough, thanks for taking the time, I assume that means the mic isn't cutting out as much anymore, which is good. So, 9 of 8, we are close to being done with the first lesson, no, not first, the third lesson, first lesson of tonight though, and then we get to move on to the last and knock out the first course of equal here at Code Academy. Right? Yes, good. And we're loading. Don't mind me, just checking. Okay, so yes, 50% of the way through. We should be completing this course tonight. That way we can dive into SQL table transformation tomorrow. So that should be fun. Alright, let's keep hacking away. Fair. Oh no, it is at least on my end. Damn. Man, that's not good. I'm not sure what to do. Round the average number. We're gonna hope for the best. More face cramming. It's the only thing I can think of. Select price round parentheses average downloads from fake, no, it's not fake apps group by price. Okay, so and running. Oh god, little kitty. No, Whiskers, I love you, but can you, look, we're at section 9. You know what, if you don't block the mic, oh good, we already got the badge and there's nothing for us to do. You can play on the desk if you don't block the screen. Sweetness, I love you, you're covered in fur, and you're super cute, but you need to move. How about you play on the bed, right? Yeah, go play on the bed. What's that? Go get to bed. Come on. Oh, watch your face. Yeah. There you go. Okay. Codecademy successful. Alright. Congratulations. You just learned how to use aggregate functions to perform calculations on your data. What can we generalize so far? Aggregate functions combine multiple rows together to form a single value of more meaningful information. Count takes the name of columns as an argument. Count the number of rows where the value is null. The group by is a clause used with aggregate functions to combine data from one or more columns. Sum takes the column names as aggregate and returns the sum of all columns in that value. Little Whiskers, if you don't want to be held, then you can get your ass off of the desk. Sum takes the column names as argument, return. Okay, yes, we read sum. Max takes column names as an argument and returns the largest value in the column. Minimum takes the column name as an argument, returns the smallest. Your body is in the way. Average takes column name as an argument and returns the average. Oh my god, you're so furry and stupid. I swear to God. What do you want, Whiskers? What do you want? We're just trying to read round. Oh, you want scratches. I hate / love you so much. Round takes 2 arguments. Yep. Round takes 2 arguments, column name, and the number of decimal places to round the value in that column. We did it. No, please move your honey. Disgusting. Up next, multiple tables. Learn how to quickly No, learn how to query multiple tables using joins, which we are going to try to do quickly because little kitty is sabotaging everything. Stop touching stuff with your face. God damn. No. Oh my god. Assume my position. Jesus. No. Hold on. Sorry. Kitty issues. Under the desk. Claws. Okay. Pretty sure that one intestine that she just stabbed. I am covered in so much kitty fur right now. This is bad. Okay. Good. If it looks like it's all falling apart, it's because it is. Let me double check everything in OBS. Here's the mic. And there's the webcam. We've got Codecademy. Kitty is kind of in our lap. Oh my god. Move yourself. Move. Okay, this is good. Nothing's wrong. Don't mind the man behind the curtain. Good. Back to Codecademy. Alright, this 8 sections. I was through it. Not hilariously fast, but definitely briskly? One of those. I'm sure neither of those are actual words, but they really captured the spirit of what we're trying to do here. Alright, from the top. So far, we've learned how to build tables, write queries, and perform calculations using one table. In this lesson, we will learn to query multiple tables that have relationships with each other. Most of the time, data is distributed across multiple tables in the database. Imagine a database with 2 tables, artists and albums. An artist can... Most of the time, data is distributed across multiple tables in a database. Imagine a database with 2 tables, artists and albums. An artist can produce many different albums, and an album is produced by an artist. The data in these tables are related to each other. Through SQL, we can write queries that combine data from one table that are related to one another. This is one of the most powerful features of relational databases. Side note, regarding the audio and the cutting out, should I kill the stream and restart the stream? Is that a thing? Do people do that? Or just power through? We've made it this far with crappy audio. We've only got 8 more to go through. I mean, what's the over-under on this? We just shoot for the end? I'm thinking we power through. I mean, resetting. I just stop streaming OBS, and then we dive back into it, but... Yeah? No? Who knows? Little kitty, what do you think? She's just continuing sleeping. From her, I'm kind of getting the just continue on vibe. I'm thinking just continue on. We'll never know. At least finish section 1, then we'll touch base from there. Okay, so, one of the most powerful features. Cool. We've created a table named albums for you. Create a second table named artists. In code, type, create table, artist, ID, integer, primary key, name, text. Topher, I say power through. That's what I'm thinking. Go team, right? Let's do this, little kitty. Alright. Create table. Artist. Parentheses, ID. Integer. Oh, integer primary key. Wow, that's primary key. I guess the almighty primary key in SQL. It's been a while since I had to use SQL since my last job, so this is a good refresher. And let's go ahead and run that. Ta-da! Create a table. Look at that. We just successfully birthed a table. pretty damn impressive. We've got an albums table and a freshly created artist table. Cool. Onwards. Next. Create table artist ID, integer primary key, name, text. Using the create table statement, we added a primary key to the ID column. A primary key serves as a unique identifier for each row or record in a given table. The primary key is literally an ID value for a record. We're going to use this value to connect artists to the albums they have produced. By specifying the ID column as the primary key, Seek will make sure that none of the values in this column are null. Each value in this column is unique. A table cannot have more than one primary key column. We've added data to the album tables for you. Take a look at both tables in the code editor. Select all from albums, select all from artists. So they want us to use both. B. And we're running. Oh, just kidding. I hit enter, not run. Run. Cool. So we've got our albums and our artists. Nice. 2. Remove the previous query, then type select all from artists where ID equals 3. Notice the primary key has returned exactly one row. Select all from artists where ID equals, oh, that's not equals, 3, semicolon, enter, run, ta-da, beep-de-de-dee-dee-dee. On the next line, add the following code to the editor. Select all albums where artist. Select all from albums. Albums where okay. Where artist ID, single artist, not plural. What do you think artist ID is doing? I think I did it wrong, first of all. Where did I mess up? This is why we copy. What did I do wrong? Albums, plural. Albumus, yes. From Hogwarts. Albumus Dumbledore. He's the music teacher that they never talk about. Okay. Good. We'll fix that. Let's move on. Run. There we go. Also still hates us. Red check mark. What could be the issue there? Select all from albums where artist ID equals 3. I wonder why it's still upset. Maybe I need to refresh the lesson? Let's just remove the top one. And run. It just doesn't like us. Don't mind me. I'm going to refresh the page. Hopefully. What do we have? There itself out. Just had some cold feet. And we're running. Everyone's happy. No? Everyone's... Oh, 3! I'm a crazy person. That's what's wrong. I was looking at 2, but this is actually 3. Like, there's a third thing that we need to do. Gotcha. No? Wait, what? Why? On the next line, add the following code to the editor. Select all. Press. Oh, gotcha. Okay, I'm a crazy person. It's me. I was ignoring the actual things. Subtlety, context, not our strong suit, apparently. Add versus remove the previous. Here, we are adding the following. So we need both these guys running in tandem. There we go. There we go. Look at that. All inclusive. On the next line, line 2, add the following code. Good. Not gonna lie, they were prepping us for the last 3 lessons by removing stuff. They pulled this one nearly every single page. So they're changing things up, but we should have expected that. Now we're running things. Ta-da! Look at that. Problem solved. Problem solved. Now, 3 of 8. We made it out of the woods for now. Select all from albums where artist ID equals 3 and select all from artists where ID equals 3. A foreign key is a column that contains the primary key of another table in the database. We use foreign keys and primary keys to connect rows in 2 different tables. One table's foreign key holds the value of another table's primary key. Unlike primary keys, foreign keys do not need to be unique and can be null. Here, artist ID is a foreign key in the albums table. We can see that Michael Jackson has an ID of 3 in the artist table. All the albums by Michael Jackson also have a 3 in the artist ID column in the albums table. This is how SQL is linking data between the 2 tables. The relationship between the artist table and the albums table is the ID value of the artists. Okay, now that we understand how SQL links data between tables, let's write a single query that combines the data from both tables. Type all of this fun, select albums.name, albums.year, artist.name, from albums, artist, semicolon, and running. Look at that. Very cool. Tons of fun. All kinds of good stuff. Good. Alright. Way cool. So, it worked. Success onwards to lesson 4. Select albums.name, albums.year, artist.name from albums, artist. One way to query multiple tables is to write a select statement with multiple table names separated by a comma. This is known as a cross join. Here, albums and artists are the different tables we're querying. When querying one or more tables, column names need to be specified by table name.column name. Here, the result set includes the name and year columns from albums table and the name column from the artist table. Unfortunately, the results of this cross join is not very useful. It combines every row of the artist table with every row of the albums table. It would be more useful to not only combine the rows where the album was created by the artist. Okay, let's look at a more useful type of join. In the code editor, type select all from albums, join artists on album.artistid equals artist ID. So this one definitely visually is easier to read. Select all. I wonder if I should have the space. I think I should. Select all from. Maybe we shouldn't. I don't know how I feel about the spacing. I don't know why this stuff is floating. It's indented. You know what? Let's do that. We'll indent it. I'm sure it's indented for a reason. Select all from albums. Why is it deuce isn't from back further? There we go. Join artists on album dot artists ID equals artist. That's not a word. Artists dot ID. Okay, so let's do this. Fingers crossed. I think that looks mostly good. There very well could be a typo. Yeah, and there is, because we're awful. That's what we're gonna assume. We are the issue. I put an S when there wasn't supposed to be. Typical. Run it. Incomplete sequel select. Maybe I'm missing something somewhere else. And now it's the semicolon. God, if it's not one thing, it's another. Holy hell. 140 days might as well be day 1, right? There we go. Green check mark. Finally. Okay. 5. We've at least breached the halfway point. Thank God. Select all from albums. Join artists on album.artistid equals artistid. In SQL, joins are used to combine rows from 2 or more tables. The most common type of join in SQL is an inner join. An inner join will combine rows from different tables of the join if the join condition is true. Let's look at the syntax to see how it works. Select all specifies the columns or result set will have. Here we want to include every column in both tables. From albums specifies the first table we are querying. Join artist on specifies the type of join we are going to use, as well as the name of the second table. Here we want to do an in join. In the second table we want to query is artist. Albums.artistid equals artist.ie is the join condition that describes how the 2 tables are related to each other. Here, SQL uses the foreign key. Well, I can't get rid of the highlight. Damn you, computer. Holy God, highlighting nightmare. This is the equivalent of Chernobyl, but with computer highlighting, right? Might be a bit of an overstatement. That's how I feel. Album artist, something about joining here. Here, SQL uses the foreign key column artist ID and the album table to match it with exactly 1 row in the artist table with the same value in the ID column. No, it will only match 1 row in the artist table because ID is the primary key of artists. 1. Not every album in our database has an artist. Let's write a join statement that includes these albums. Type select all from albums, left join, artist on albums.artistid, blah, blah, blah. So since it's the exact same thing, with adding simply a left, we're going to go ahead and copy it. Fire will. Can you guess? We didn't read that before, but can you guess what left join is doing? By the looks at it, by the look of it, it's adding the album info to the left side of the artist info. Ta-da! Mostly. Did we guess right? I'm thinking we did. Select all from albums, left join on artists. Outer joins also combine rows from 2 or more tables, but unlike inner joins, they do not require the join condition to be met. Instead, every row in the left table is returned in the result set, and if the join condition is not met, then null values are used to fill in the columns from the right table. The left table is simply the first table that appears in the statement. Here, the left table is albums. Likewise, the right table is the second table that appears. Here, artists is the right table. All right. It can be confusing when two tables have a column same name, code editor type, select. Oh yeah, we get to type all this fun stuff out. This is the first interesting one we've seen. Normally we see lots of interesting ones, and that's when we start to highlight them, but since this is our first multi-line with lots of stuff, this is where the fun comes in. So select albums dot name as album. Oh, single quotes. Albums dot year, artists dot name as artists, cool, singular, bad Steve, from albums, join artists on albums. My little mind is on fire. Artists ID equals artists dot ID. If I do this with no typos, I'm gonna be shocked. Where? Oh, son of a. Well, we caught it before we ran it, so that's good. What is that? Half credit? Not 2 tabs, 1 tab. Albums dot year greater than 1980. All right, semicolon. Let's run this. If it's met with, there's a very angry error message looking at us. Near line 1, no such column. Albums dot artist ID. I think did the plural artist ID thing. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Yep, we did. Look at that. See? No S here. No S. No S bueno. Huh? Right on the nose. Green check mark the second time around, and we've got album stuff and year stuff. Huh. And a typo with 2 T's. That is unfortunate. We'll run it once more. There we go. That looks so much better. All right, next. 7 of 8. Thank God we're all through this nightmare. Select album. Select albums dot name as album dot year, artist dot name as artist from album, join artist on albums dot artist equal artist ID, where album dot year is greater than 1980 as a keyword in SQL that allows you to rename a column or a table using an alias. The new name can be anything you want as long as you put it inside of single quotes. Here we want to rename the albums.name column as album and the artist.name column as artist. It's important to note that the columns do not have to be renamed in either table. These aliases only appear in the result set, which the issue we saw with the 2 T's above the artist. So, cool. Lastly, instructions. In this lesson, we learned about relationships between tables in relational databases. We also learned how to query data from multiple tables using SQL. Let's summarize what we've learned so far in Section 8. Damn, we've got badges and achievements and good times. Congratulations. On completing the course, learn SQL. You've learned a new skill and should be proud. Want to take a look at your profile and see what you've accomplished in just a moment. Let's power through this and then check out the closing stats for today, and we will power down the stream. Congratulations, you just learned how to query information from multiple tables using SQL. What can we generalize so far? Primary key is a column that serves a unique identifier for a row in the table. Value in this column must be unique, cannot be null. Foreign keys is a column that contains the primary key to another table database. It is used to identify a particular row in the reference table. Joins are used in SQL to combine data from multiple tables. Inner join will combine rows from different tables if join condition is true. Left outer join will return every row in the left table, and if the join condition is not met, null values are used to fill the columns from the right table. As is a keyword in SQL that allows you to rename a column or table into the result set as an alias. Very cool, tons of fun. Let's go ahead and get out of this. No, maybe we have to go back. Whenever the achievement badge stuff comes up like it did before and we OK that, the up next button seems to lose functionality. So one of the many quirks we've noticed here at Codecademy. So, course complete. Hot damn. Fun. Let's take a gander at the catalog because we can. Alright, so SQL down 100% of the way through that. Tomorrow on the horizon we have SQL table transformation. Practice more SQL in this course that covers how to manipulate and transform data. Good times. And that'll be followed by SQL analyzing business metrics. Explore SQL further in this course, focusing on how to analyze data. All good things. Let's go ahead and back out to the stats. Is that where we want to go? Not quite. 100% of the way done. For day 140, we conquered that. We are concluding day 140 with 1,642 points and 227 badges. We now have 19 courses completed. Look at that, a nice stack of courses from the Codecademy catalog. Under our belt, good times. Thank you to all those of you who stopped by. Topher, Bronze, thank you. And anyone else who may have accidentally or willfully stopped by the stream to view it. All views are greatly appreciated. Let's back out of this. In the meantime, we are powering down the stream. Jumping over to OBS. Stop stream. Are you sure you want to stop the stream? Hell yeah. Kill it.